back. Let's get you the details coming in of the crucial hearing on the Gyanvapi issue taking place in the Supreme Court as far as the CJI-led bench, which is hearing the Muslim side's appeal against the 19th of December order of the Allahabad High Court. The High Court at that point in time had dismissed 5 pleas by the masjid side at that day. Now, 4 of the dismissed pleas were against the ASI survey, and as far as the last dismissed plea had been challenging the maintainability of a 1991 suit filed by the Hindu side or the Mandir side on behalf of the ancient idol of Lord Vishweshwar, demanding the restoration of the ancient Mandir at the disputed site currently occupied by the Gyanvapi complex. As far as the CJI-led bench that will be taking up the matter, this is an important hearing today that will be taking place in the Supreme Court. And of course, as far as the breaking inputs are also concerned, keeping in mind as far as the entire suit is also concerned, we also take a look at what the Supreme Court will be taking up today. The High Court previously had dismissed 5 of those pleas that was filed by the masjid side, but as far as the Hindu side is concerned, or the Mandir side which is concerned, will the shift now stay on the Gyanvapi course? That remains to be seen, because a 1991 suit by the Hindu party seeking right to worship inside the Gyanvapi Masjid and Kashi Vishwanath Mandir had remained dormant after the Allahabad High Court had stayed the trial court proceedings back in 1998. We have another news coming in from the Supreme Court as far as the CJI will now tag this plea with other pleas as well, and we'll take it up on a later date. Remember, this is one of the pleas. This is the first time there's this matter which is seeking the raising of the mosque and construction of a mandir that has now come up. We have Harish with us to help us understand, as far as multiple pleas being taken together, what is the Supreme Court saying today? Harish.
Yes, that's right. The Chief Justice Deepa Chandrachud-led bench of the Supreme Court was hearing appeal filed by the Anjuman Intezamia Masjid, that is the masjid side, against the December 19, 2023 Allahabad High Court judgment, which had dismissed 5 petitions filed by Muslim side. One of them is Sunni Waqf Board, one challenging the maintainability of a 1991 suit filed by Hindu worshippers seeking raising of the mosque and restoration of the ancient Shiva temple, and as you rightly said, the 4 other suits challenged the 2021 order of ASI survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque area. Remember, High Court had held this suit is not barred by Place of Worship Act, which provided for a status quo of religious places as on 15th August 1947, against which the Muslim side had come to Supreme Court today. Due to paucity of time, Supreme Court said that this cannot be taken up today, and we will tag this petition along with other pending petitions. That is, one of them, the main petition is the petition filed by the Muslim side challenging the maintainability of the Right to Worship Act pending in Varanasi Court. Number 2, the administrative of Court Commissioner survey and the challenging ASI survey, and also right to worship in the Vyasji ki Tehkana. So all these petitions are already pending. The Supreme Court Chief Justice bench has tagged this fresh petition also along with the pending petitions, but has refused to specify a particular date. So as of now, the Supreme Court has admitted the appeal filed by Anjuman Intezamia Masjid and has tagged this petition along with all other pending petitions and fixed it for hearing on a later date.
Right. Harish, does it also include the latest one as far as the Allahabad High Court, which had earlier dismissed the masjid side plea on the Varanasi district court orders when it comes to holding prayers at Vyasji ka Tehkana, because that was also challenged in the Supreme Court, and the Mandir side had filed a caveat that their side will also be heard when this matter is taken up.
Yes, Amita, as far as that particular order of the Allahabad High Court is concerned, the Anjuman Intezamia Masjid is yet to file an appeal before the Supreme Court. But as and when they file it, that petition is also expected that petition will also be tagged along with this petition, and all of these petitions will be heard together. And as you rightly said, Amita, this Hindu side led by Vishnu Shankar Jain has already filed a caveat, which he wants that if the Anjuman Muslim side files a petition and an appeal, and in no order should be passed without serving an advance notice to the Hindu side, and their side should also be taken into consideration when the Anjuman files an appeal and Supreme Court hears the matter. That is the importance of the caveat filed by Vishnu Shankar Jain.
All right, Harish, thank you very much for the update. Those are the updates coming in on the Gyanvapi case from the Supreme Court directly. We'll keep our viewers updated on the developments. In the meantime, let's talk